Hey guys, Alto Marco here, and this is going to be your Tuesday video report. I apologize in advance for the crummy lighting conditions here. I see half of my face is lit up, half of the face is dark. I see kind of a weird looking flesh tone as well. Can you imagine the gall of some hotels that they do not have adequate lighting packages for when you want to sit at a desk and do your video report from your laptop? I mean, geez, what is the world coming to? I'm telling you, I'll have to start bringing my own light kit and my own green screen pop-up kit as well here just to make these reports look better. So in honor of that, I figured, what the hell? If the lighting was going to be lousy today, I wasn't shaving either. So it's a double whammy on today's report. Hey, listen, we have bad news to report. Gabriel DuPont proved to be human yesterday because he actually lost a game. Can you believe that SOB lost a game? I mean, he had gone 9-1 with max wager releases over the previous 2 weeks. 9 out of 10. And you got every single one of them as the half price play of the day release. And then yesterday, he was going for 100 dime winner number 19 out of 21. 19 out of 21. It was half price again. And the damn guy lost with Butler, failing to cover at Creighton last night. We got to fire his ass. I mean, he just cannot win consistently. That's all there is to it. By the way, he doesn't have a max wager play today, but you can bet your bottom dollar, I assure you, that the next max wager play he has, you will get it as the half price play of the day. But let's give him some props because, I mean, in all seriousness, you go 9-2 with max wager plays over the 2-week period, and you got them all. You out there, the gambling public, you got them all at half price specials. Jesus, if you guys didn't make a lot of money, I don't know what to tell you because I can't do anything more for you than that. Listen, a matter of fact, also another reason to be pissed off at DuPont, the half price play of the day had won 7 straight days until he blew it yesterday. Again, SOB. By the way, one of those half price play of the day winners was my winner last Friday when I had a play that matched the biggest play of my career in college basketball, a 20 dime release with Valpo getting the job done against Wisconsin Green Bay at home. Well, today, I'm going to put myself on the line since DuPont screwed us all yesterday and ruined the winning streak. I'm going to make myself the half price play of the day, and it's going to once again be a play that matches the biggest of my career in college basketball, the fourth ever 20 dime play. It's your Big Monday showdown in the Big 12 between Texas and Oklahoma in Norman as I go for winning day number 21 out of 34. Remember, 99.9% of my plays are rated between 5 and 15 dimes, and I'm on an 11-4 roll with those 15 dime plays in college basketball, but this play is bigger. You get it for half price simply by using the coupon code HALF, H-A-L-F, and to put it in perspective, it's 4 times bigger than last night's easy 5-dime winner on Villanova. And listen, guys, I'm in the position to do this today, to take a shot, because I've talked to you about this many times in the past. When you accumulate a bankroll, that's when you afford yourself the opportunity to take shots on games that you love. And today, this Texas-Oklahoma game, I know it's a short card, but that was the game where the guy was screaming in my ear, bet me, bet me, bet me. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I have now, after cashing with Villanova last night, won 5 of the past 6 weeks. The lone losing week, I think I lost like 4.5 dimes. But in that stretch, my net profit is a little over 102 dimes. Now, you have to put that in perspective because, listen, my rating scale is so narrow. As I said, 99% of the plays between 5 and 15 dimes. So you're not going to see 100 dime plays from me like you do from DuPont or from Brad Wilton, who has one today, or from Brian Rusica, who has one today. So it's also very difficult for me to put in, to quantify what 102 dimes of profit would mean to a $10 better, like you see a lot of the handicappers here at the site acknowledging during their overall winning runs. I guess the best way to say it is that if I had rated these plays using a 10 dime to 100 dime scale, let's use DuPont for example, and with those 20 dime plays like last Friday's, I boosted it to 150 dime play easily. With the profit that I've shown by winning 5 of the past 6 weeks, easily a $10 better would have won over 10 grand. Again, it's just very difficult to quantify, but I'm not going to change the way I do things because I just have always believed, even from the days when I used to publish my own football tip sheet, the Player's Preference Playbook, which I did for 5 years, I always believed in a very narrow rating system because I want you to know exactly where I stand on a particular game, how much I like it, so then you get a head start in knowing how you should be playing it. Because, having bankroll allocation systems, knowing what percentage of your bankroll you should be playing. That only works if you know exactly how the handicapper feels about a particular game. So anyway, I'm the half price play of the day, and that is going to be, once again, coupon HALF, HALF. Brian Rosica, 100 dime. Max wager winner number 4 in a row goes tonight. Notre Dame and Wake Forest. Just as strong as this 100 dime winner on the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Just as strong as this 100 dime winner number 3 in a row, which was on last Friday when Arizona was a 10.5 point favorite at Washington and they won by 24 points. You got that at a discount, and you get today's at a discount. You save $70 off the purchase price by using his first name as the coupon code. And remember, that is spelled B-R-Y-A-N. B-R-Y-A-N. All your other discounts, etc., blah, 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 over on the homepage. Let me get to the free selections because I'm tired of seeing this yellow glow here when I look down at the camera for my video today. First complimentary play. I'm going to take a look at a game which is really a strange game here. Cleveland State has 3 games left in the Horizon League regular season. And here is Cleveland State finding itself on the road today, playing at Western Carolina. Non-conference game. On the road against a Southern Conference opponent. Oh my God, is this not a place for Cleveland State to be, especially since the Vikings, after getting upset last week by Detroit in a 1-point loss at home on Friday night, actually one game behind Valpo in terms of the overall race in the Horizon League. And of course, as I've mentioned many times, the Horizon League has just made me a fortune this year. And the winner of the regular season Horizon League title gets to host the postseason tournament. So the Vikings, who have a big game on Friday night against Wisconsin Green Bay, and then they take on Wisconsin Milwaukee, and then have another big game to close it at home. This is a difficult spot, I think, for a team that is 4-9 straight up on the road this season. Now, the Catamounts, is Western Carolina's nickname. They're coming off a 20-point loss at home to Wofford on the other night, and that's the second time they were blown out by the Terriers this season. So there you go. If you happen to be on Jeopardy, you know now the answer to 2 questions, the nicknames for both Western Carolina and Wofford. Catamounts and Terriers, respectively. FYI, Cleveland State is the Vikings. And yet, I'll tell you what, guys, even though it's a 4-point price tonight, and even though Cleveland State has struggled on the road, I'm willing to give them a shot here. I note that Western Carolina did play a couple of Horizon League teams this year, splitting in games against Wright State and Oakland. And, you know, I look at Cleveland State and I look at the bottom half of the Horizon League. And they have dominated the weaklings in the Horizon League, albeit they did lose to Detroit at home last Friday night by a point. But more or less, they have dominated. And they're a very strong defensive team. Now, they go through periods where they simply lose it offensively. I will grant you that. But I look at Western Carolina, nothing more than if you were to take them out of the Southern Conference and put them in the Horizon League, they would be in that bottom tier. They would be down there with Wright State. They would be there with Illinois Chicago, with Youngstown State. They would be a lower echelon team in a far superior league, that being the Horizon as opposed to the Southern Conference they're playing in right now. So I'm willing to take a shot with Cleveland State. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I mean, I can see this being a 60 to 53 game, somewhere along those lines. And I'll lay it with Cleveland State, although, again, this is a difficult spot for them and also a third game in 5 days. But I don't think they're going to go into this game with the mindset of, hey, we can lose this game and it doesn't matter because we got our big Horizon League game on Friday night. There's no coach and there's no player who doesn't love momentum. And this is another momentum building opportunity here tonight. So I'm going to go with Cleveland State. Your other complimentary play, I like Baylor to rebound from a couple of losses to roll big in Lubbock tonight against Texas Tech. Now, Tech is coming off a 56 to 41 loss to Texas. They did not have a field goal in the final 5 minutes and 16 seconds of that game. They attempted just three free throws in that game because the Longhorn size just absolutely took them out of the game, okay? Well, you have a Baylor team that just dominated Texas in Waco a couple of weeks ago. A Texas team that had size was totally outplayed in the paint by Baylor. So if Texas hammered Texas Tech down low, Baylor should be able to do the exact same thing. And listen, it's not like Tech just got blown out every now and then by the Longhorns. No. I mean, they lost their prior two games by 22 points at home against Kansas and 37 at Iowa State. Now, I don't know how the hell Texas Tech beat Iowa State and Kansas State at home this season, but the bottom line is the Bears need a win, and they better get it tonight because after putting together a nice three-game winning streak, which included that pounding of Texas and Waco, which included an upset of the Mountaineers in West Virginia, they lost by 10 at Kansas and 9 at home to Oklahoma State. So after winning three in a row and 5 out of 6, they've lost two straight. They're now back at break even at 6-6 in Big 12 play. I think they've got to get this win tonight, and I think they can do so convincingly against a Texas Tech team that struggles to score in conference play this season. They're hitting only about 35% of their shots and averaging just a tad over 52 points a game. They only have one double-digit scorer. In fact, the Red Raiders only have two guys averaging over 8.9 points a game. And I think that the zone that Baylor plays, because of their size, they usually play a 1-3-1 zone. There's a reason that in conference play, their Big 12 foes are only shooting about 42%. I think that's going to cause problems tonight here for the Red Raiders. And I say that Baylor atones for a miserable performance last year in Lubbock by taking care of the Red Raiders with ease. So I'm going to go with Baylor minus the 9 points, and I'm going to go with Cleveland State minus the 4. Best of luck to you guys, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow when we do this one more time. Definitely under better lighting conditions as I'll be out of this hotel. Take it easy, guys.